Are high-interest credit cards or personal loans weighing you down? Unlock gives homeowners a smarter option. With a home equity agreement, you can tap into your home's equity for cash today, and there are no monthly payments. Here's how it works. Unlock provides funds upfront and in exchange shares in a portion of your home's future value. That means you keep control with the flexibility to use your equity your way. Pay off bills, invest in home improvements, or set aside savings for peace of mind. For thousands of homeowners, Unlock has been the key to moving forward without the pressure of another payment. Put your equity to work for you. Visit unlock.com to learn more about a home equity agreement. That's unlock.com to learn more.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all homeowners will qualify. Not available in all states. Actor Portrayal. Home equity agreements are offered by Unlock Home Equity Solutions, Inc. In certain states, NMLS number 2657081. Visit www.consumeraccess.org for more info.
Hello, beautiful people, and thank you for over 1,000 subscribers. I am so grateful and I am so happy for all of you guys who are subscribing, following my journey. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. Go beyond your limits, like push yourself beyond your limits, out of your comfort zone. Do something that's gonna scare you, but also excite you. Do something that is gonna make you happy every single day. Waking up, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I was working a job that I did not love, that I did not enjoy. I was so miserable in that job, and I was working with family, so that's what made it even worse. And it was causing friction within my own family. It was getting to the point where I wanted to cut everybody off because it was too toxic, dysfunction. It was a lot of drama. Like, y'all don't understand, like I was so miserable in this job to the point where I was so depressed and I was taking my anger out on everybody. That job brought out the worst, lowest version of myself. I started making content when I was going through so much in my personal life, especially relationship. After I just had my daughter, I remember I was driving, well, not me driving, but I was in the car with my daughter, with my little family, and we were going to American Dream Mall. And I was like, I want this life where I can just wake up, take my daughter out, having financial freedom, not worry about no care in the world, about a job, about a boss telling me to do something I don't want to do, where I'm forced to wake up, clock in and clock out at a place, at an event that I don't really want to be at, because I know what it's like to work with toxic coworkers, where there's jealousy there, where there's secret animosity, where people be getting mad at you because your boss want to give you a raise or a promotion, or your boss just likes the way that you work better. Like, trust me, I've been there, I've done that. I don't like it. When you know that you are meant for more in this life, like you could feel it in your intuition, you could feel it in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul. Listen, do not let that feeling go. Explore it, go deeper, journal it, because you know you're meant for more in this life. And that's how I be feeling. I know I'm meant for more in this life. I know I'm not meant to work a job that I don't love, that I don't enjoy. I want freedom with my daughter. I want time with my daughter, but I also want to make impact. I love creating content. I really do. I love talking about my experiences, what I've been through. I love talking about breaking the cycles, because the way how I grew up, everyone is in poverty. No one in my family has really made it out. At least the way how I want to make it out, being financially free, successful, have so much time on my hands. Everybody in my family, they work their ass off. Like, they work hard. And they still struggling. I don't want to work hard, have time away from my daughter, because my parents, they never had time for us growing up. We was always being babysat by my grandma, and being with my grandma growing up, like always in her house, we was just watching TV. We didn't really have.
Are you ready to finally make that dream a reality? Maybe it's updating your kitchen, paying down high-interest credit cards, or covering tuition. Your home is more than where you live. It's also your most powerful asset. At Unlock, we make it simple to turn equity into options. With a home equity agreement, you can access cash today without taking on another monthly payment. Imagine the freedom to invest in your home, reduce financial stress, or finally start that big project you've been putting off. It's your home. It's your future. Unlock it today. Visit unlock.com to learn more about a home equity agreement. That's unlock.com to learn more.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all homeowners will qualify. Not available in all states. Actor Portrayal. Home equity agreements are offered by Unlock Home Equity Solutions, Inc. In certain states, NMLS number 2657081. Visit www.consumeraccess.org for more info.
a fun childhood. You know what I mean? And I don't want that for my daughter. When I had my daughter, I'm like, I want my daughter to have a better life. I want my daughter to have the life that I always wanted and never really had. At least my parents, they were together. They're still together, and I love that for them. But I really wish that they could have spent more time with me, at least put me in things that were going to keep me occupied, keep me busy. But we was always in my grandma's house, and it was so boring. You know, it was fucking boring growing up. And I don't like where my grandmother lives. And where my grandmother lives is where I was working, because I was working for my grandma. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that if you feel in your mind and in your heart that you are bigger than your circumstances, bigger than your situation, go after it. And what I really learned is that you cannot be telling your family and your friends what you want out of life, your goals, your desires, because especially if you come from poverty and you guys all come from the same environment, I'm assuming they're all going to doubt you. They're all going to criticize you. They're all going to have their negative opinions about you. Most of them is not going to go after their dreams. Most of them is not going to go after their goals. So they're going to project that insecurity onto you. They're going to put fear into your plans. You ever talk like about your vision to someone and they just don't see it? They don't understand it because it wasn't meant for them to see. It wasn't meant for them to understand. God put that vision, that feeling in your mind, in your heart for a reason. It wasn't for you to share with anybody else because no one else is going to understand it but you. You are the purpose for that vision, for that feeling in your mind and in your heart. So when you tell it to people, especially your friends and your family, because y'all all come from the same environment, the same background, maybe poverty, they're not going to believe in you. Most people are not going to believe in you. They're not going to speak highly of your goals. They're not going to speak life into it. They're going to speak death into it because they're projecting and they don't believe in themselves. So why would they believe in you? You know, I remember when I would go to work, I would work with my grandma and she has so much bad, toxic energy around her with her own kids and how her life is because she's in real poverty and she has a lot of financial struggles. But like when I would go to work and I would spend time with her, it was so much negativity conversation about poverty and this and that. And I'm like, I cannot let this get into my head because it's going to make me not believe in myself. So when you want to go far in life and you got goals that you want to reach and it's way out of your comfort zone, you can fucking do it. You can do it. Just don't tell it to nobody, especially the wrong person, especially people that got poverty mindsets. Because poverty mindset people, they can poison your mind. They can poison you. They're going to make you feel like you can't do it. Like they're going to judge you. They're going to make you feel crazy, like insane. And it's like, you can do it. Just don't tell anybody. Pray about it to God. So go beyond your beliefs. Go beyond what you're afraid of. Get out of your comfort zone. Do what it is that you want to do. I love creating content. Like I really do. I'm so passionate about it. I started this, when I just got out of a toxic relationship. I was heartbroken. I was working that job that I didn't love. I would literally stay up till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even 3 in the morning. I would wait for my daughter. She was 2 years old, she was a toddler. It was crazy, but I would wait for her to go to bed and I would stay up late, be tired to create content because I'm so passionate about this and I want to make an impact. I'm not just on social media to make money. Like making money is nice, but I really do want to make impacts because so many of us, we come from limited beliefs. We come from poverty-minded people, and that's exactly what keeps us stuck. That's exactly what's keeping us in this toxic cycle. That's exactly why I created a guide so that if you have a small following, you don't need thousands of followers, you can make money. You can make money online with a small following. So just click the link in my bio and there's a guide and I guide you through how you can make money with a small following. Listen, I started making money on social media with 300 subscribers on YouTube. With 300, I made my first $100. You know what I mean? You can make money on social media. You just got to be consistent. You got to show up, but you got to be passionate about it. And if this is where you at right now, listen, click the link in my bio. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. And remember, do not speak about your plans to poverty poison people. Keep it to yourself. Keep going, keep grinding, keep showing up for yourself, and everything is going to work out.
Are you ready to finally make that dream a reality? Maybe it's updating your kitchen, paying down high-interest credit cards, or covering tuition. Your home is more than where you live. It's also your most powerful asset. At Unlock, we make it simple to turn equity into options. With a home equity agreement, you can access cash today without taking on another monthly payment. Imagine the freedom to invest in your home, reduce financial stress, or finally start that big project you've been putting off. It's your home. It's your future. Unlock it today. Visit unlock.com to learn more about a home equity agreement. That's unlock.com to learn more.
Terms and conditions apply. Not all homeowners will qualify. Not available in all states. Actor Portrayal. Home equity agreements are offered by Unlock Home Equity Solutions, Inc. In certain states, NMLS number 2657081. Visit www.consumeraccess.org for more info.